What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Over the Octagon podcast with your hosts, Evan, Paul, and Joel. We are finally through, boys, the rough season that was the UFC Fight Nights.
Yeah.
And we now are back to, we are approaching October, which has two numbered UFC events, the first of which is this Saturday, UFC 320, headlined by light heavyweight champion Magomed Ankalaev and Alex Poatan Pereira. Co-main event, Merab Dvalishvili versus Cory Sandhagen. Third fight on the main card, Jiří Procházka, Khalil Rountree.
Bangers. Yeah, this card is fucking nuts.
Yeah. Even Josh Emmett, Youssef Zalal, I think, is a great fight. And then to open up the main card, Abus Magomedov and Joe Pyfer at middleweight, which I think is a banger.
It is a good fight.
The middleweight Francis Ngannou as the featured prelim with Atiba Gauthier against Ozzy Diaz, Edmund Shabazian, Farid Basharat. It's awesome, dude.
Can't forget
Patchy Mix on the fucking early prelims.
Bellator's Pride Star going into the early prelims of the UFC.
Yeah, Patchy Mix on the early prelims against a guy who is also making his UFC debut, Jacob Wicklax. He's Polish with a record of 16-3-2, making his UFC debut coming from KSW, which is, I don't know where the fuck that is. Somewhere in Eastern Europe, I guess.
You don't even have a picture yet.
Nah, I mean, this is his first fight in UFC. And then Austin Vanderford, who this will be his second fight, I think, in the UFC. That is Paige Van Zant's husband. So she'll be there. Hello. Shout out to that.
Yeah.
But anyway, that kind of is the beginning of the card. Like we always do, start at the top. Main fight, Magomed Alex Pereira. I mean, fuck. What do you think in the rematch, Joel? What do you think?
I think Poatan's gonna win.
You think Poatan gets it done in the rematch?
Yeah. I was thinking about this earlier today. I've been seeing they're doing a lot of chatter this go around, a lot more than the first time, in my opinion.
For
So
sure.
it seems like there's this newfound hate, and Poatan, as dumb as it sounds, he said it, and it almost convinced me that he's gonna win. He said something along the lines of, "You beat me at your best when I was at my worst." And I was like, okay. And he was like, I stopped your wrestling at your best when I was at my worst. Like, he almost made it seem like, you beat me at your best. I was at my lowest. I'm going to be at my best. You're fucked. And I was like, sign me up. I'm fucking
I hope
sold.
that's true.
I'm sold.
Yeah. I mean, I like the confidence for sure.
Yeah.
But if you ask me, send to Dagestan 2-3 years, forget. There's no doubt in my mind that the wrestler gets it done again. Don't get me wrong. There's always the chance Poatan puts the paws right on him. And if he gets him on the chin, that's that. But I'll take Ankalaev. Vegas is taking Ankalaev. I'm riding with Vegas on this one. The minus 250 favorite.
Minus 250 favorite.
Minus 250, yeah. You can get Poatan right now at plus 200, which is that's hard to keep your hands off of. Yeah, I was gonna say what's better.
What's the TKO odds?
Well, here's the other thing. I mean, Ankalaev did not beat him with wrestling.
No.
So wrestling was like really a non-factor. He outstruck him. I mean, he beat him with leg kicks. He beat him with his striking. He beat him with pressure. He had Pereira backing up the whole time. I mean, I mean, wrestling really wasn't a factor in the first fight like everybody thought it was. But which, Joe, if you remember, like we said before, he's not really a wrestler, Ankalaev. Yeah. He's not. Like it's not how he wins fights.
And I may have like say this with like, if I'm looking back on Poatan, like it's not like he didn't lose like ever,
Right.
He lost to Izzy. Very blatantly got knocked out, like unconscious. No one batted an eye. And then when he moved up, said, Poatan's going to lose. Poatan's going to lose. Because he didn't. He fucking went up a weight class and had 3 fucking title defenses.
Right.
I mean, and so I don't think that this loss is something that, like, the first fight was something to say, like, he's going to beat him every time. It was not a fucking DDP Hamzat scenario where he just got dogged. Like,
right.
Poatan in the 4th and 5th round was catching up but caught him a few times. Like, it got closer towards the end.
Yeah.
Any adjustment for a guy like him, who's the best in the world, one of the only people they've ever said the only about, like, there's a reason why behind that. And you give him preparation time for a second fight, there's no doubt in my mind. I feel like he could get it done
if he's healthy.
Yeah,
like, we're assuming that he's going into this healthy, which I hope he is. I don't know why he wasn't last time, but probably because he just always accepts fights.
I know.
Like, he accepts fights when everybody else won't.
I think it's like a Volk scenario too, Volk lost fucking because he kept accepting too many fights. He was going back to back to back. I mean, it catches up to you, I mean, I've watched Magomed Ankalaev go to a draw against fucking Jan Blachowicz. Dude, he can lose to Alex Pereira. So,
absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. I
it's
totally agree. I mean, I don't know. Fuck it. I'm throwing like any kind of analytical mind I have really out the window here, and am just riding with Poatan for the boys, for the fuck of it.
For the boys.
Really because the sport needs it.
It does.
The UFC needs Alex Pereira to win. I think if Magomed wins, the UFC's in a dark, dark place. I think Alex Pereira needs to win this fight for the UFC to maintain some sort of level of excitement and to keep fans engaged.
I agree.
I don't think Magomed Ankalaev has a single fan on the planet outside of his immediate team. I think the people that he trains with might not even like him. Like, I can't imagine why anyone would like him. He just looks like an asshole. He has the personality of a cardboard bag. Or a paper bag. Like, it's fucking horrid. It's terrible for the sport. He went to a draw with Jan Blachowicz, then threw a fucking hissy fit that, like, my toddler wouldn't even do.
He did the same thing with Johnny Walker.
Yeah. I think he's not a good human being. I think he's a fucking terrible fighter. He's a fake fucking champion. He's boring as fuck. I mean, I think if there is a God, once again, we will find out on Saturday, because if there is a God, he will spare us from the work of the devil that is Magomed Ankalaev, because I don't believe that as UFC fans, as MMA fans, we should be subject to the suffering that would fall under a Magomed Ankalaev title reign. That's just what I believe. So I think that the Lord Jesus Christ will come down and bless us with a Poatan stone-handed knockout once again Saturday.
Give us a full violence T-shirt again, Alex Poatan.
Yeah, I have 3 of them. I'll probably wear all 3 on Saturday just for the juju.
That's hilarious. Dude, this is how bad the light heavyweight division is, and I'm just going to point this out. Please. That you were talking about, if he does win, how dark of a place that division's going to be. Dude, it's so bad that last night they were trying to bring up Jimmy Crute being a ranked light heavyweight fighter like multiple times, and the guy is garbage. I mean, he's not even ranked. That division's so bad that they were trying to give Jimmy Crute a name, a possibility of getting back in the division and storming up a storm. Like, what are we talking about here?
So the fight night in Perth is a little bit different because of how bad that fight night was. So they have to kind of upplay the fighters that are on that card to make that card seem like it's better than it was.
Like Jimmy Crute, he was a fucking top 7 light heavyweight fighter.
But I mean, to be fair, like, where is Olberg ranked?
4.
I mean, so Olberg, I think, really is. Well, you have Jiří and Rountree, which is really probably Olberg's 3. So you have Jiří and Rountree at 2 and 4 that are also fighting on this card, which we'll talk about in a minute. I'd imagine they get the winner.
See, they were
winner of
talking
that,
about
I think, gets the
getting it
winner.
last night.
Yeah, of course. But, like, Jiří Procházka goes out there and fucking spinning elbow KOs Khalil Rountree or vice versa.
Yeah.
Khalil easily beat the shit out of Jamal Hill, former champion. And if he goes out there with the same performance against Jiří, I mean, it's kind of hard to deny Khalil a title shot versus Carlos Ulberg beating Dominic Reyes. Everybody wanted to act like Dominic Reyes was on this like generational comeback. Sure, maybe. Saw how well that worked out. He went back to being Johnny Walker real fast too.
Well, since we're on, let's stay with that fight since we're there. We'll go back to Merab Cory Sandhagen. So we can just stay with the light heavyweight. Let's not go too crazy and then go back to it.
Yeah.
But like I don't know. Last night when I saw Ulberg won, I don't know if you saw my messages in that group chat. I came home and I was firing off some crazy shit on YouTube too, talking some shit to some local promotions. And then I saw the Ulberg fight and I just wanted to talk more shit. So I was like he's not better than Khalil Rountree or Jiří.
No.
And I don't think that if they give him that title shot, I don't think he deserves it. I think he needs to fight the loser of that fight.
Yeah,
and then that fight is next in line.
He needs to fight a legitimate title contender. Like
100%.
Like you don't get a fucking title shot off of a Dominic Reyes knockout. I'm sorry. That's absurd, dude. Like this is not 2011 or whatever, 2015 or 2014, whenever. Like this is not. No, we're not doing that. We're not giving title shots off of knocking out Dominic Reyes. That's a fucking joke.
Yeah, and I don't think he beats either one of those guys.
I would agree. Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, that makes us 3 for 3 on that.
Yeah, I would agree. This fight, though, that you brought up, that's on this card, UFC 320, between Jiří Procházka and Khalil Rountree.
That's my favorite fight on the card.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm extremely excited. I'm extremely excited about this. Everything about this fight has fireworks written all over it. I'm interested to see how Khalil plays it. Like, I'm just wondering if Khalil's gonna play it like he did the Jamal Hill fight.
Bro, I really hope he goes Muay Thai for Muay Thai against Jiří. Like Samurai versus Muay Thai dude, and they just straight slice and dice each other for fucking 15 minutes. Bloody war. That would be, man, I could see that being a fight of the year. It could either be really shitty, but Jiří doesn't put on shitty fights. Khalil could put on a shitty fight, but Jiří doesn't. So I feel like
I wouldn't say Khalil can. I don't think Khalil puts on shitty fights either, because I think he got criticized for the Jamal Hill fight, which I don't think was justified. I think he literally just outclassed Jamal Hill on all aspects of striking in MMA. I mean, like he just beat him everywhere. And so I just don't know if he takes like a more conservative, like clinical approach to a guy like Jiří who's really unorthodox. But yeah, you're right in the sense that like Jiří doesn't have that ability. And I don't think Jiří is going to be able to be conservative. Like I think Jiří just brings the chaos out of people. You know what I mean? So I don't think I almost don't think Khalil's going to be able to fight the same fight against like Jiří as he did Jamal Hill. It's just two totally different styles.
100%, yeah. And Jiří's stance, his fighting position, the way he fights that's why I love this matchup, man.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Yeah, this one, that one has banger written all over it. I mean, like you said, I think that Jiří is going to bring the chaos. He's going to put the pressure on Khalil if he tries to take that conservative approach. And you don't want to be on your back foot in that kind of match.
Who did you guys do a pick? Sorry, my daughter came downstairs.
No, nobody's got a pick yet. And I will say right now, I am torn. I really don't know which way to go. Vegas seems to be a little bit torn on this. You got minus 175 for Jiří, plus 145 for Khalil. I think I want to ride with Jiří on this, and I'm just going because he's a little bit longer, a little bit younger. That's really all I've got for it. Khalil could easily just sun him, and I'd just be wrong. But I'll take Jiří on this one. I'll ride with Vegas again.
Yeah, I mean, I'm Khalil all day. I'm Khalil all day, and it's not even close. I love Jiří. But like, dude, new head movement Jiří isn't enough for me to believe the hype. Like, my man got head movement for one fight, and all of a sudden he's a fucking Vegas favorite. Yeah, suck my dick, dude. No thanks. You know what I mean? He has no defense, dude. He learned head movement for half of a round his last fight. Now all of a sudden they're acting like he's got defense. He has no defense. I think Khalil is going to be able to touch him up. The only thing is, like, if Jiří catches him with some weird shit. But I think Khalil's too defensively responsible for that. I really do. Like, he's a guy that went to the 4th round with Alex Pereira when nobody was going to the 4th round with Alex Pereira. You know? Like, I mean, he's a warrior, dude. Give me fucking Khalil. Give me the fucking Muay Thai. Give me that all day.
Joel, it puts it all on you. Which way is OTO going on this one?
Oh, Yuri's getting check hooked, dude, and he's getting out of his face.
Yeah,
100%. I visioned it. I'm seeing it now. The same shit that Alex Pereira did to Jiří is exactly what Khalil's gonna do, in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean, he got his head knocked off too, man. I mean, I think Khalil's kicks are way too good.
Yeah, it's gonna tear Jiří down early, and then Yuri's gonna come in for something and catch just a check. Bam.
Yeah, I think those leg kicks early are gonna slow him down. He's gonna he's gonna eat him up. I think.
And Jiří is Yuri's one of my favorite fighters, dude. I love watching Jiří fight.
Well, this is like
I do like Khalil Rountree too, so it's
hell
like,
yeah.
Yeah, I like
this is a win-win, I think, for fight fans.
It is.
Like, this is one of those fights where we've talked about matchups like this in the past, right? Where it's like it could be a lose-lose. I don't think this is a lose-lose. I think this is a win-win because you like both guys, but you don't love them enough to be that upset if they lose.
Yeah. No.
Yep.
You know? But whoever wins, I'm going to be stoked about it.
Yeah, because we know that next person's going to hopefully be the next champion.
Maybe.
Or if Alex is there, then.
Right, maybe. I mean, you know.
But I'd love to see Khalil Alex too.
I don't know if do you see Jiří Alex 3?
If Jiří wins.
You think?
Or you definitely see Jiří Olberg.
See, then maybe you see Jiří Olberg.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's 100% what would happen.
I think if Khalil wins, you might get a shot. He might get a shot at the title. But I think since Jiří's already had the shot twice, I think he gets the matchup against Olberg.
Yeah, it's hard to
unless he knocks out Jiří. Unless he knocks out Khalil.
Yeah,
if he finishes Khalil, I think that you got to give him another shot. Fuck.
Light heavyweight is shallow.
It is.
It's shallow.
But they're not gonna. I don't think they're gonna ruin their chance at giving Olberg a shot and then him getting fucking knocked out. And then you're like, damn, where do we go from here? We're really.
I think you got to build Olberg some more.
You do.
I totally agree with you. I think you got to build up Olberg a little bit more.
They're gonna crush that division too quickly if they throw him in a title shot and he loses. Then you're like, there's nobody. Everybody's lost at everybody.
Yeah, you can't. You know. Then you get back to like Jamal Hill, Jan Blachowicz, which I don't even know if Jan Blachowicz is fighting still.
Yeah.
You know, he's 42 years old or whatever like that.
Then you got people talking about Johnny Walker title run, you know?
Nah, dude. Anybody who's talking about Johnny Walker title run's a fucking dumbass. Well,
Johnny Walker title run, baby.
Yeah. All right, let's go back. Let's go backwards / forwards. Co-main event. For the bantamweight championship of the world, Merab Dvalishvili, the Machine, versus the Sandman, Cory Sandhagen.
Hey,
you've wanted to see this for a long time, Joel.
I have.
You've been trying to get Cory Sandhagen in this title matchup for quite some time.
Years, bro. Years.
He's here. He's made it.
Yeah, dog. Damn
what,
right.
What kind of chances do you give him against the machine?
More than I give Sean O'Malley.
That's fair.
do. I think it's
fair.
a better matchup for. Yeah, I think it's a better matchup for Cory than it is for O'Malley.
Damn
but
right
that's
it is.
not. I don't know that that's saying much.
Yeah, it is. I think that Merab's fucking good, dude.
I was gonna say you're gonna make
It's
that
not
fun?
even close,
Let's
dude.
jump.
Merab might be.
The greatest bantamweight of all time?
I mean, well, yeah, but I was gonna say Merab might be the most dominant champion that the UFC has on the roster currently.
I see. Yeah, I mean that's like
Whoa,
right
don't forget
there.
about Hamzat so fast.
Hamzat just became champion, has
Ilya?
never defended.
All right,
Ilya hasn't defended. He's in
What
a
about
new division.
Pantoja, dude? What?
Pantoja, yes, maybe
Dude, Merab
Pantoja.
has only beat Umar and Sean twice. That's it.
Yeah, but the way he does it though is different. I feel like you have to admit that.
Yeah, but
He was clowning Umar, dude.
Yeah,
He threw Umar down with an ankle pick and then pointed at him and then laughed at the crowd.
Yeah.
He ankle picked the Nurmagomedov, pointed at him, and then lifted his hands to the crowd, laughed.
Look,
He's a
all
psycho.
All I know is I will have a bet for all three underdogs in a parlay.
Listen, I like Khalil. I like Pereira. There's no way you're hearing an and new in bantamweight. There's just no way.
In Cory Sandhagen, just because I have to. It's like I feel like I've been begging for this moment for a while, even though I wish it was against O'Malley originally.
Yeah,
but I'll take it. I mean, fuck it, dude. He's got to be like plus 400.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. It's plus 300 for Sandhagen, minus 400 for Merab. I don't think I even have to waste time explaining who I'm going to take in this one. I'm going with Vegas again. I'm going with the wrestler again.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's an obvious choice to pick Merab. I mean,
yeah,
I hate fighting with Vegas 3 times in a row like that.
I'm just a degenerate, and I go against the law, and I'm taking Cory Sandhagen.
I'm with you. Like I said, I'm with you in the main event, but that's for the culture.
Yeah, I'm doing this one for the culture, for my culture.
I'm with you with Khalil, because I think he's gonna.
But
win.
Merab's not a bad champion, though. I like Merab as a champion.
Merab,
so,
dude,
I'm not mad about it.
Like
it's another one where I'm happy either way.
I think Merab's one of the most dominant champions, if not the most dominant champion currently on the roster.
But if Merab loses to Cory Sandhagen, and then we somehow get Sandhagen versus O'Malley, okay, at the White House.
Yeah.
Oh man, would that be fun?
Maybe. I feel like that'd be fucked up to do to Merab, low key.
Yeah, he would get a rematch, no doubt.
Yeah, because I think there would be like that. The Dana White privilege people, the people that always talk about Dana White privilege when it comes to O'Malley, would be holy fuck.
Be arms. They'd be pitchforks in the streets.
We'd have a second January 6th, dude. We'd have a UFC insurrection on our hands.
Yeah,
it would be fucking egregious. But
I would really hope. I really would like to see either one of these guys win the title or keep the title or win the title. Be fair, I like Cory Sandhagen a lot. One of my favorite bantamweights on the roster. Merab's sick too, dude. He's dope. So
I think if Merab retains, the thing that excites me the most too about Merab retaining is if Merab keeps the belt, I do think we get to see the rematch against Umar.
I don't give a fuck about that, dude. Because then now you're giving another chance for a Russian to win again.
I know, but he beats him. He's better than him. He is. He's better than him. He's better than him at his own game, and his striking. Like everybody talked about how much better Umar's striking was, myself included.
Mm-hmm.
And like Merab's striking is just like somehow weirdly good.
I feel like you picked Umar.
I did.
Yeah.
I absolutely did.
I think he made like a whole video about it.
Yeah, I absolutely did. Well, we thought Umar was injured. We made a video about how Umar was injured. We
that's right.
clickbaited YouTube that Umar had like a torn elbow or some shit. But you're right, I did. Because I thought the striking was going to be the difference. I thought the wrestling would cancel out and the striking was going to be the difference. And it turned out that the striking kind of canceled out and Merab's wrestling was better.
Yep.
Which, like, didn't see that coming. So listen, and that fight was fun, dude. He embarrassed him. Him. It was awesome. I love seeing Khabib like fucking pissed. It was awesome. That was the best.
That is awesome.
Like, I want that again. Give me that moment again, dude. I was
really,
Georgian. I was Georgian for a night, dude. It was sick.
There's really no other bantamweights outside of that are really like interesting.
No.
Now, to be clear,
Mario Batista.
Merab versus Umar in a rematch. You are riding on Merab again?
Yes.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I had that right.
For sure now, yeah. Dude, it was the greatest night ever, dude. He embarrassed him in front of his fucking papa. He embarrassed him in front of cousin Khabib. It was great. Khabib was so pissed. It was phenomenal.
He was.
And Merab's a clown. He embarrasses people. He fucking picked up Henry Cejudo and dumped him in front of Mark Zuckerberg and was talking to Mark Zuckerberg as he was fucking beating him up. He fucking kissed O'Malley on the back 6 times because O'Malley couldn't do shit. He's kissing him on the back, sweetheart. Hold my pocket.
Is wild.
Like, dude, he's the greatest. It's awesome. He's one of my favorite fighters. He's become one of my favorite fighters.
I don't disagree.
He's a psycho. He has more energy than any human being I think I've ever seen in my entire life. I'd like to see David Goggins get through Merab's Hell Week.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of shit.
Rounds he probably does is probably nuts.
Yeah. They say he does 25 rounds or something.
Yeah, it's wild.
He won a world title, then went on a 5-mile run the first thing the next morning.
Insane.
Like, yeah, he's an animal. He's the machine, dude. He's just a different beast. He's genetically superior to everyone else. I don't know. God liked him more. He works harder. It's just, all the fucking steroids and cousin fuckery that they do in the Caucasus Mountains of Dagestan just can't seem to compete with like some fucking homeless construction worker that came out of Georgia. It's ridiculous.
Dude, can't take the love and passion away from a homeless construction worker, dude.
It's insane, dude. It's just a real American story.
Was fucking working, building, like construction, turned into one of the greatest fighters of all time.
It's insane. Just pure fucking work ethic. He might be mildly retarded. That helps.
It does.
Very possible.
Extra strength.
We'll have to go into do a little bit of research, but I think there's a fair chance that Merab's mom was probably taking Tylenol when she was pregnant with him.
You beat me to the joke. I was waiting on my opportunity to jump in with the Tylenol joke.
Yeah, I'm almost positive that happened. For sure.
That definitely happened.
He was taking extra strength Tylenol, no doubt.
Yeah.
Anyways, we get a two title fight pay-per-view.
Yes.
The UFC feels back again. We're back.
Oh God, dude, I need it.
Pay-per-view October, where it's like the March Madness of the UFC. The end of the year starting to get a little grimy. We're gonna have some big title fights. We still have JDM versus Islam. We got Tom Aspinall title fight.
Gone at the end of the month.
End of the month, and we got these two. So be expecting probably a Pantoja title fight coming towards the end of the year.
Yeah, we still have November, December. We don't know anything for really. Like we don't know what Ilya's situation is at 155.
Title fight
could be. Yeah, absolutely could be. I don't know who, whatever, but yeah, I mean it's ramping up, dude. Thank the Lord, it's ramping up. But those 3 fights make this card amazing. And then, like we said, kind of when we went over all of them in the beginning, like even the beginning of this card, starting the main card off with Joe Pyfer, Abus Magomedov. I love that. I hope First off, I don't know why they have Abus Magomedov repping the Germany flag on the UFC website.
I was just looking at that. I was wondering,
Yeah.
Magomedov.
He's trying to be like, just kidding. I'm not terrorist. I'm not terrorist. Trust me. I like you. I'm like you. I hope Joe Pyfer fucking knocks his head off. He's the one that lost to Sean Strickland though, so he is a fraud, Magomedov. He is not the real. He's not the real deal. He might be second cousin. He might be.
Yeah, but remember that was his first fight in the UFC, right? Or was that was a short notice fight, wasn't it?
Yeah, Strickland took it on short notice.
Yeah,
Strickland took it on short notice. No, Sean Strickland beat him. Sean Strickland finished him.
Fight.
Sean Strickland finished him.
Oh, he did. You're right. Damn,
Yeah.
I thought it was a close fight.
No, dude. Sean Strickland finished. Sean Strickland, of all people,
That's true.
finished Abus Magomedov. I hope Joe Pyfer knocks his clock off, dude. I hope he knocks his fucking clock off.
Yeah, but Joe Pyfer's been kind of recently too.
No, Joe Pyfer's on a run. He beat Kevin Gastelum, which whatever, but he knocked out Marc-Andre Barriault. He's on a 2-fight streak.
How long ago is that? June when he beat Gastelum by decision.
Yep.
And the other one was a year before that.
Yep.
So it's like,
no, we're here, dude. We're fucking here. And then listen, I'm gonna say it until everybody starts saying it. Atiba Gautier. Okay, this dude is a fucking problem. Also at middleweight. 2-0 in the UFC, 2 first-round knockouts. When I say he's the middleweight Francis Ngannou, I'm not fucking kidding. He's from Cameroon. He's just a big African motherfucker, dude. He's gonna kill everybody. This is great that they have him. Yeah, this is great that they have him as the featured prelim.
Oh yeah, that'll get the fucking card popping.
Yeah.
Juice is flowing. Yeah.
Ozzy,
you want to know what the biggest odds are on him?
Probably minus 1,200.
1,000.
Yeah,
minus 1,000. We're getting into 4 digits.
So to be fair, like Ozzy Diaz got knocked out by Ming Yang, who Johnny Walker just beat. And then, so yeah, I think this is like a setup for him to get a fucking knockout in the first round again, be 3-0 in the UFC with 3 first-round knockouts as the featured prelim on a big UFC card, because it's just setting itself up that way.
They're looking to finish that prelim with the little fireworks for sure.
Yeah, I can't believe that they threw Patchy Mix all the way down into the earlies. I think that's crazy, but I get it. Like, I definitely get it.
Don't suck.
Right. I mean, but they're giving him, like, here's an opportunity for Patchy Mix. You're giving him a guy who's also making his UFC debut, not brand new. He's experienced. He's got a record 16-3-2. So, he's not like a, guy coming off the Contender Series or, new in his career. He's been around a while, just not at the UFC level, similar to Patchy Mix.
Yep.
So, like, this is a fight where it's like, if Patchy Mix can't win this fight, then, like, he's going to have a very, very difficult time in the UFC if he really continues to fight.
Dude, if he loses this fight, then you almost have to, like, cut him.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. Like, he's never going to get off the early prelims for the rest of his career.
Yeah, no, I would not even fight again if I was him. Having such a big name and then coming to lose on the early prelims in your second fight in the UFC, I would retire.
That's what happens in Bellator, dude. That's what happens. I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules, dude. That's just what they do. They come here and lose. Except for Kayla Harrison, I guess. I don't know.
She's going to lose too.
Oh, now MVP was Bellator.
That's true. MVP too. MVP took a lot of time off though. MVP did bare knuckle. MVP didn't come straight from Bellator, so I take him as like kind of an outlier. He doesn't really count. He's also has a good style.
Great style. Yeah. He's also a giant in that division. I always I won't forget it again. I picked against him in the last time he fought, and as soon as he got into the ring, I just see him standing next to a Cannonier, who I'm like, Cannonier is a huge guy.
Yeah, the killer gorilla.
It dwarfed him.
Which is crazy because MVP is really a welterweight.
Yep.
You know?
Yeah.
He's really a welterweight that fights at 185 occasionally. I guess now he's going to fight at 185, probably just because he's older, doesn't have to cut weight. So,
right.
But either way, this card, dude, I'm fucking stoked. I can't wait. There's big names. There's 2 titles.
Yep.
Even in the non-title fights, there's big names. We didn't talk about Josh Emmett, Yusuf
I
Zalal
was
at
gonna
featherweight.
Yeah.
That's a banger.
This is the one I finally get to go against Vegas here. We got Vegas at -500 for Yusuf Zalal. And
-500?
-500. And +350 for Josh Emmett. I'm hammering Josh Emmett.
Dude, they're out of their minds. Josh Emmett can take your lights off with one fucking swing.
Got great takedown defense. I mean,
Yusuf Zalal is good. Don't get me wrong.
Absolutely.
Sure. Is this his first true test? What's his last fight?
I would say yes. He beat Calvin Kattar back in February.
That ain't shit.
But yeah, he beat Billy Q. He submitted Billy Q last year in March in 2024. But like he went to a draw with Damon Blackshear. He lost a decision to Sean Woodson. You know, obviously he lost decision to Topuria. That was back in 2020. He beat Peter Barrett, if you recognize that name, Joel. Yusuf Zalal beat Peter Barrett by decision. But yes, I would say
+300 Josh Emmett. Oh, fucking
350.
That's crazy.
Give me Josh Emmett. Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying he's going to win for sure, but with those odds, I'm hammering that.
I do not hate that at all.
No, I mean, especially like Josh Emmett doesn't get finished. Look at Lerone Murphy. Like Lerone Murphy, you know, handedly beat Josh Emmett.
Yeah.
But you know, that went to a decision. I don't see a guy like Yusuf Zalal who really doesn't have a ton of finishing power or finishing ability anyway. Couple submissions, but like not crazy. I don't see him finishing a guy like Josh Emmett. I think it just opens the door for more time for Emmett to knock his lights out because that's just a thing. Yeah. It's just possible. But that's a banger. We did talk about Joe Pyfer. We did talk about Gutier. I can't get over Gutier, dude. I really can't stress enough how much people need to pay attention to that dude. It's a fucking lopsided fight every time. Like it's just not even close. He doesn't even belong in there with the people he's fighting.
Have your popcorn ready for that fight.
Yeah.
And like you said, I think it literally is a setup fight, giving him Ozzy Diaz. If I'm Ozzy Diaz, they go, "Hey, do you want to take on Gutier?" I'm gonna go, "You know what? I was thinking about retiring anyway."
Yeah, I don't think I want this guy to retire me. I'm gonna not do that.
But prelims are, prelims aren't super stacked. Like they threw Patchy Mix on the early prelims, but other than that, like Macy Chiasson, Yana Santos, like I said, the Austin Vanderford, like he really only has a big name in the UFC and in the sport because of who his wife is, because of who he fucks on camera, which like props to him. You know?
Absolutely. Nobody's hating on that.
Yeah, like props to him. But like as far as his game goes, as far as I remember from his debut, it was very wrestling heavy. He kind of squeaked out a decision.
Yeah.
So like stylistically, I don't think people are going to be too excited to watch him fight.
Now, actually, he's got 4 straight. What I'm seeing here now, I don't know about he's got KO TKOs. I don't remember how many of those were in the UFC. He's got.
Oh, you're right.
No,
he did get it.
He lost by KO TKO in 2022, but his 2 fights in the UFC KO TKOs.
He only has 1 fight in the UFC.
Yeah, LFA. One of them was LFA. That's my mistake.
Okay, yeah. And you're right. His UFC debut was a KO TKO. Yeah. I for some reason, Joe, I remember that being like controversial or something. Am I like making that up? Wasn't there like shit in the octagon at the end of that fight?
I don't know. I don't remember.
For some reason, I'm remembering like it being chaotic in the octagon after that fight. For some reason, like it was a controversial stoppage or something.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Yeah, we'll have to look into that. But either way, his wife's hot, so that's what's up. Yeah, but that's UFC 320. I know, man. This is a big one, boys. I'm just so excited to be back here. Thank God. Holy shit. I can't do another Dominic Reyes main event. I'm just, we're back. But a few other things kind of on the docket for this episode that we can get to. First off, I want to just touch on, you guys went to an event last night.
Yeah.
How was that? Little amateur boxing?
It's fun.
Is boxing back or?
I'm slowly trying to get Joel pushed into boxing. I'm trying to get slowly pushing Joel into liking boxing. I think we made some progress last night. Maybe not a whole lot, but
boxing is just
a fun night. Live fight.
It's fake fights.
It's the biggest scam on earth, dude.
Yeah, it's just not a real fight.
I swear, like, it's the biggest scam on earth. And I realized it last night because all I witnessed in that whole building was like, I guarantee you that like this dude's cousin has like $5,000 on this person, and then this person's betting this person. Like, I just saw a bunch of like family members fucking gambling against their family, and that's when I was like, yeah, boxing is rigged, dude. This shit's fake, and these are amateurs, and they're doing this shit. I could just tell. Like, I felt it being in the building. I felt like that if the government showed up, like there would be money, drugs, and a lot of bullshit going on in that building.
Yeah, you got there. You were like, "Get me out of here."
Yeah. It was actually really fun. I had a good time. It was actually pretty cool.
So let me ask.
Pretty shocked that they could pack that many people in.
So let me ask, who won between Jet and the Burrow? JC, what is it?
Jet won.
JC McBurrows, yeah. Jet ended up pulling it out. McBurrows looked great in the first round. I mean, he had a lot of head movement. He was throwing counter shots. And I'm going to be honest, he only had a week to prepare for that fight.
True, right.
Siri was originally put in that. And
right.
So it looked like his conditioning faded maybe a little bit in the second and third. He was still on his bike, but he wasn't able to return the fire like he was in the first round.
Sure.
Paul, how many fights in the crowd did we almost see last night?
At least 4.
No shit.
Oh, yeah.
I swear, dude. That's what I'm saying. I swear. And it was like, you could tell that they were intellectual boxing like fights. Like, they were ready to fight over just talking shit and boxing. Like, there was nothing more than just fuck your guy. And then it was just like they were trying to fight each other.
Yeah.
Like,
We've seen that. I've seen that a few times at some regional MMA as well.
Felt like that, you know?
Yeah, like really, like, dude, do you remember, like, even when we went to Cage Titans, like, I went to an Art of War event back in June, and it was like that, like, because it's just general admission, and a lot of times you get this dude's whole fucking team, friends and family over here, and this guy's whole friends and family right next to him.
100%.
And they're beating the shit out of each other in a cage, and they're fucking saying shit back and forth to each other. Like, it's almost inevitable.
Yeah, like I could almost say that 98% of the people in that building last night were family of someone fighting.
Right.
And then 2% were like, oh, dude, there's a local promotion going on 5 minutes out of my house. I'm there. 98% was family, dude. You could tell. Like, it was
friends, but yeah.
Old friends.
Yeah, working together. But they had it packed out. I mean, the event was shoulder to shoulder.
It was.
No
seats, really. You couldn't get any seats because it was sold out, and people were still coming in when we were and they were there for, like, fight one.
Yeah.
Right.
No bullshit. There was no gaps. It was.
Yeah,
that's good.
People were crowding outside so they could kind of look into the event and watch.
Yeah. Very good put on promotion though. Like, the guy who puts it on, like, it was good. Like, it was smooth. Like, when the fight ended, they had the fucking next fighters ready to go.
Yeah.
It was like boom, in.
That's how it's got to be, dude.
I mean, we were there for how long? 3 hours? 3.5 hours, maybe.
That's not bad at all. Holy
like
shit.
16 fights. Yeah.
Yeah. Amateur are quicker, but still 16 fights, man. They had to be cycling. So that's what's up. Shout out to FTP.
Yeah.
Fight Night 11, man. Good event.
Hella great food too.
Mhm.
They had like a food truck outside with like some Hispanic grandma outside just cooking the best Mexican food.
Yep. Just fucking whipping up some tortas.
Yeah.
Love
somebody's abuela was crushing it. I mean,
100%.
Hell yeah. All right, and then a couple other things. Did you see, Joel? Did you see Vanderlei Silva get knocked out after his boxing match?
Yeah, by a bare knuckle uppercut too.
Yeah. What the fuck is that about?
Yeah.
I don't know if.
Did you see in the fight what led up to it? So Vanderlei throws the dirtiest headbutt you've ever seen.
I saw that.
I did see the headbutt. Yeah.
So that's what started the in-ring brawl.
Yeah.
His ass he was fucked up. Yeah. I saw the hospital pics or the post, whatever.
He took a
shot about Vanderlei.
Yeah.
And he's already cited that he thinks he has some sort of CTE.
He had CTE when he was still in the UFC, dude.
That's what I mean. Yeah, he's definitely working towards that. And to even be in the ring is like, what are you doing, my guy?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Why?
He fought fucking Mirko Krokop in Pride.
Right. Dude, he was a big name in Pride.
Oh, yeah.
Big name in Pride. But yeah, I saw that. And then what is the deal? So this weekend, we got a lot of events this weekend. So also, just so you know, Thursday night, UFC BJJ 3.
Yep.
Pretty cool. 2 title fights. I believe Musamechi's on this one as well. Some of the guys that didn't win but were in the competition for Road to UFC BJJ or whatever in the little show they did. Andy Varela. So that's on Thursday night. Some UFC BJJ is happening Friday night. We got some fights. We also have PFL Friday night. Paul Hughes.
My boy, the Irishman.
Yeah, so Usman Nurmagomedov, that's Friday night versus Paul Hughes 2, PFL Lightweight World Championship. Yeah, I mean, I fucking hate the PFL. I think they suck generally. That fight I'll watch, but the PFL is almost like boxing to me now. Like the only one I really care about is the main event. Nobody knows any of the other fucking guys on the card. They don't promote shit. If you guys didn't say anything, I probably wouldn't even have never known that there was a PFL event. Their marketing is like god awful
with Usman and
it's just insane how horrid their fucking marketing is for a promotion that likes to consider themselves like they rival the UFC. It's like it's embarrassing. It's so bad.
I absolutely agree. And just to touch on the marketing. So the first fight was in the Middle East, and it was a controversial is underselling what happened. Yeah. Paul Hughes touched up Magomedov for the entire fight. Didn't get taken down. So there was one point where he was taken down, got back up in the same round. It's not like he was finishing the round on the ground. And anyway, all that to say, you really missed the mark not taking this fight to Dublin or at least somewhere else. The amount of Irishmen that would have showed up for that fight. Yeah. And it would have felt like you were evening the scale a little bit.
Right.
You build your base, you even the scales. You're like, see, we're not just trying to appeal to these one set of people with a whole lot of oil money.
Yeah.
And then instead they go right back to the same spot. Paul Hughes is going to have to probably knock him out to win. If it goes to a decision, it doesn't seem like no matter what happens, it seems like they're going to give it to Magomedov by decision. So hopefully Paul Hughes gets it done. The Irishman can get him have him looking at the lights by the end of the night. That's what I'm hoping for sure.
So
I've been looking forward to this for a while too. So this rematch needed to happen.
What time is that event? It's overseas.
11:30 a.m.
So it starts at 11:30 a.m. So it'll be afternoon time when the main event happens.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not competing at all with, well, I guess that's Friday anyway. So there is a one championship fight night 36, which is also Friday night. Friday night fights, love that.
Love that.
Saturday you have BKFC 82, Perry versus Jeremy Stevens.
Oh, Mike Perry.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So that's going to be pretty sick.
That fight's going to be great too.
Yeah.
Little Heathen Stevens against Mike Perry.
That is
Come on now. That is
then obviously UFC 320 Saturday night. Same time. 10 p.m. main card. I believe the prelims for this, 6 p.m. because we have a full stack of prelims, early and regular prelims at 8 o'clock. So you have 2 hours of early prelims. Your 4 feature prelim fights start at 8, and then obviously your main card pay-per-view start at 10 o'clock. So full stack of fights Saturday. Like I said, UFC BJJ on Thursday. I've been trying to talk people into making sure they get eyes on Dana White's Contender Series, which is on Tuesday nights.
Tuesday night.
I've been watching that religiously. It's some of the best fights I've ever seen, honestly. I mean, the hunger from those people, dude. The hunger from the fighters at the Contender Series is unlike anything else. Like it almost sets it up.
The last few have been good.
It's been incredible. It's been incredible. This week, not too familiar with the lineup. I'll have to look at that tomorrow or when we get off of here. But then, not this Tuesday, but this is week 8, I guess, or week 9. And then next week in October, so this will be in September. So the first one in October, the Cage Fury light heavyweight champion, Luke Fernandez, is on that card. So I'll be... he's a Jersey boy, a Jersey kid. So Dante Rivera, BJJ, local Jersey kid. So I'll be watching for that. So Dana White's Contender Series Tuesday, UFC BJJ Thursday, PFL Friday, 1 Friday fights, Saturday BKFC, UFC 320.
We're in that, boys.
We're fucking back. Thank God, dude. Holy shit. Whew.
We're back.
It's been rough, but we are back. But yeah, we kind of went through everything. UFC 320 went through, what is on the horizon, some and other events this weekend, future matchups. You guys got anything else?
No.
One thing I don't know if we want to talk about it or not, but PFL had some rule changes.
Oh, yeah, Joel, go over that because I don't know what the fuck this is about.
So, hold on one second. Let me bring it back up again. I don't know where it went. Oh, there it is. So I guess moving forward, well, it's already started. It started with Van Steenis and Johnny Eblin. That was the first official unified PFL belt for
middleweight.
So now they are going into all weight classes will have their normal champion. And the one champion, there's no multi Bellator this, PFL that. It's a one champion thing. And Usman versus Paul Hughes will unify the lightweight world championship, and that'll be the second belt, as well as Corey Anderson and Dovlet will be for the light.
Shemurdov at light heavyweight. Oh, that's also okay. So Corey Anderson. Okay, so that fight is also Friday night,
and that'll make the light heavyweight champion, and then they're doing the heavyweight one at the end of the year, along with the women's featherweight. And then basically they said that moving forward to not cause any confusion, things like super fights, super fight title fights will be its own separate specialized thing. So that's why to me it kind of gives me BMF vibes.
Yeah.
It's just a one-off thing, not a true champion belt. But what does that do for Francis Ngannou? What's the purpose of even having him on the roster?
Right. So he says the unique distinction in the past, the super fight title won by Francis Ngannou. That was a special one-time designation. Going forward, those belts may be used only for occasional special events. And importantly, I will be engaging directly with Francis to determine what's next for him in the PFL. So he's not even. So the guy that he viciously knocked out,
Yeah,
and completely dog walked, Renan Ferreira, is fighting for the PFL World Heavyweight Championship against Vadim Nemkov.
Yep.
Okay, so that's a fake title.
Right.
But also the title that Francis won when he beat Renan Ferreira was also a fake title.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I hate the PFL.
I was going to say PFL doing PFL things here.
So, but here's what I'll say. This is good. This is a net positive in the sense where the last line that he put on the statement, my goal is clear. 1 champion, 1 division, 1 world title. A system that is simple for athletes to chase and for PFL fans to follow. That's a net positive. That's how it should be no matter what. Yeah. Where does that leave? So, like, Ngannou really is only doing super fights?
Yeah, that's stupid. What is he, Jake Paul?
He's the Jake Paul of MMA. He's the Jake Paul of MMA who boxes sometimes. Who gets knocked out by Anthony Joshua.
Yeah.
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 So, I mean, listen, sucks for us, I feel like, because as fans, like, I want to watch Francis Ngannou. I don't think that's crazy. Like, I want to watch Francis Ngannou in MMA because Francis Ngannou is a force.
Yep.
Like, he is a legitimate force. I wish there was a world in which Francis Ngannou could fight Tom Aspinall. Like that is the most
really,
serious.
It really does. It's because heavyweight. We talked about it before. It's so watered down.
That would be a massive. Just as if he had fought John Jones, it'd be fucking crazy, dude.
It would be huge. Does anyone really? Because we touched on this earlier. Aspinall Gane. Is anyone looking forward to that? Does anyone think Gane wins that fight?
No. Cyril Gane does not win.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
we're just happy to see Tom Aspinall finally beating somebody up again.
Yeah, it sucks for Tom Aspinall because Tom Aspinall is doing nothing but doing his job. The problem is there's nobody else for him to compete, and it's going to end up hurting his legacy. Yeah, like it's just he's going to leave the sport with like just kind of a mid legacy because there's nobody like comparable for him to actually fight.
Yeah,
that's why he just needs to fight as many times as he can.
Yeah, just beat everybody. Do the Demetrius Johnson. Just fucking get 13 title defenses. It's the only way. Like, it's the only way to where people won't look at you and go, "Yeah." If you have 11 title defenses like DJ does, you know, maybe not in the moment, but in 10 years from now, people are going to start calling you the greatest of all time.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? In the moment, they're not going to think it's impressive. Because they're going to know that everybody you're beating are trash cans. But 10 years from now, they're going to go, damn, he had 11 title defenses. He's the greatest of all time.
So, yeah, remember that one guy, Tai Tuivasa? he was the best.
I mean, dude, speaking of UFC heavyweights, though, did you guys see the video of Alexander Volkov in the mosh pit at a Slaughter to Prevail concert?
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
I did not see that. I'm going to be Googling it soon. But
where's my Slaughter to Prevail mask? I have a. I have my. Oh, hold on.
Murky's messing it up.
So, Volkov, who was obviously Russian, Slaughter to Prevail is a Russian. I guess death metal is what you would call them.
Metal, for sure.
Yeah. Metal band. There's a video that Alexander Volkov's wife took of Alexander Volkov in the mosh pit, and then Alex Terrible, who's the lead singer of Slaughter to Prevail, like shouting him out, like, that's Alexander Volkov. And it's just this huge 6'7" Russian with his shirt off standing in the middle of the mosh pit. Like, yeah. Fucking badass, but I love them. I love fucking Alex Terrible. He's a fucking savage. Bare knuckle fighter also.
He is.
He lost.
He took a pretty brutal loss last time, I think. But
yeah, he lost his last one. He got a knockout in his first fight and then lost his last one at Top Dog.
Yeah, yeah.
Top Dog also is like, you want to talk about like backroom fucking underground brawling. Like Top Dog just throws 4 fucking hay bales in the center of a parking garage,
I love
and they
that.
start throwing bare fists at each other, dude. Top Dog's crazy. But anyway, listen, that wraps this up. Yeah, if you haven't already, don't forget, hit the subscribe button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, hit the thumbs up, like the video. If you're listening to this podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcast, Amazon Music, whatever platform, make sure you're following the channel. In the description, you can find links to all our social accounts over on X, Instagram, TikTok, etc. Make sure you're going over there to follow us and stay up to date with what's next, everything there is in the fight game and in the over the octagon world. Peace out, baby. See y'all in the next one.